Well, welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rashid White. You guys actually see the title, you see the thumbnail there. The Brooklyn Nets are actually expected to re-sign Cam Johnson, which is actually really good news. They're actually going to match the offer. Let's pull up the article. This one comes out of SportsIllustrated.com, and this is some really good news for all you Cam Johnson fans out there. And you also actually see the actual thumbnail there where it's a big three, the new big three, officially established. I mean, they were together, I think, for maybe one or two games this past season, but Ben Simmons actually got hurt. So I think this team, in terms of their big three, is just, it's going to be, they're going to give you, it's going to be a lot of surprises pretty much. I mean, a lot of people don't expect much out of these, out of Ben Simmons and then Cam Johnson. I mean, Cam Johnson's been a little inconsistent when he came to Brooklyn, but that is okay. I just think once he actually gets his deal signed, I think the nerves will actually settle. He can relax, and this team might actually surprise you. That's what I'm actually trying to say. And we got Cam who can actually play the 3 or the 4 position, depending on the actual matchups. That will actually provide this, and you know, especially like with Ben Simmons, if he's actually truly healthy. You know, I did multiple videos on this channel last year showing how Ben Simmons can actually get real hard double teams where they actually have to run a second man at him. His ability to actually post up small defenders will actually send a lot of help, and that will give Cam Johnson like a lot of nice clean looks. From what I've seen from Mikal Bridges, he's actually not really able to actually, like, you know, he doesn't have, like I said in the previous video, Pascal Siakam explosiveness, Ben explosiveness, Giannis explosiveness. I mean, he could score. I mean, he's a crafty scorer, but like in terms of actually explosiveness, not there. So yeah, I think Ben Simmons is actually going to open up a lot of things for Cam Johnson. We've seen him, you know, like actually be able to put the ball on the floor. And the thing I want him to actually expand on with his size, I think he's 6'8", you know, if they can actually, you know, he can develop him more into like a post-up player somewhat, where he can, if he gets switched on to smaller guards, he can actually post those guys up and see some footwork in terms of like a little bit of a hook shot, some up and under moves. That's what I want to see from Cam Johnson right there. That's the next evolution of his game right there. So it says over here, with that is possible the Nets can match the lucrative figures that has been mentioned as a potential price to acquire Johnson. So yeah, they're thinking he's going to get around $90 million, and they said if a team comes hunting, he could approach $100 million, maybe not an all guarantee. If I was another team, I don't know, and I'm not just saying this. I'm not just saying this as a Brooklyn Nets fan. I mean, but I mean, Cam is not a number 1 type player. I don't know if he could be a number 2, but maybe like a number 3, like a poor man's Porzingis without the rim protection, but he can actually really guard. And he's actually has really good lateral movement with his feet. And let's see more over here. He's played so 16 points a game. Listen, if Joe Harris can actually get 4 years, $75 million, all right? And I said this on multiple occasions. And if you're new to the channel, you know, you'll actually hear me say this for now, that Cam Johnson can get the $100 million. I mean, he just brings you so much more, especially be able to, like, you know, finish in traffic. You saw him dunk on Embiid. So, I mean, this will actually be a really good thing. New big three in Brooklyn. Ben Simmons is a really willing passer. I mean, he really gives the ball up. He doesn't hold it. If there's an open man, he actually gives the rock up. This team is going to be a plus 10 to 12 wins next year. I'll put my money on it. You know, I'll bet anybody $50 or maybe a steak dinner. You know, I'll take you to a steak dinner. If Ben Simmons, if the Brooklyn Nets doesn't have a plus 10 games, 10 to 12 games next year in 2024, by the time the season's end, and probably can get to the actual second round. Now, the one thing I don't like about Ben is that he can't play really off the ball. So if Mikal Bridges is driving, trying to get to the rim, and they double him, he passes the Ben. I mean, it doesn't really shoot it much. I mean, he has a little floater, but we'll see. We'll actually see. We'll see. I think Ben is going to surprise a lot of us this year, man. There's a lot of photos of him in the gym, and I know what a lot of people are saying, like, "Oh man, don't believe in that," and I mean, it's nonsense. But hey, listen, his own teammate Patty Mills actually said that he's actually working, and he's getting better, and it's a transformation on his body, and he's doing well. So we'll see what actually happens. All right, so time tells everything. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, certainly share this video, and when you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.